Hi everyone, I'm Irene Elisabeth and welcome back to my channel. So far in my channel I have been only talking about myself and how I have been able to heal from lupus. But today I have invited someone to talk with me and tell their story. So how I healed my lupus is I used a Dr. Brooke Goldner's hyper-nourishment protocol. And just to give you a bit of background for this video, this is a raw food plant-based diet, which means that you don't eat any animal products, no processed foods and no oils, and instead you're just eating raw foods and vegetables. I'm not going to go into details of this diet in this video, so therefore I'm going to link below on the description box the website of Dr. Brooke Goldner, so you can go and check her and her diet out. So now let's go and have a look who I have invited here with me today. Today I'm going to do a slightly different kind of video, which is very exciting. I have invited my best friend Anette from Finland to join this video and tell about how the plant-based diet and the raw food protocol has helped her. So welcome Anette.
Thank you.
So Anette is my best friend. We're both Finnish girls, but we're gonna make this interview now in English in order to reach wider audience, because there's not too many people speaking Finnish. So Anette, who are you? Tell a bit about yourself.
I am 26-year-old. I'm a classical singer, student, and I'm her best friend.
That's right. We've been best friends since the high school, so that's also already many years. So Anette, what kind of illness do you have and how has it affected your life?
I have IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, and because of this syndrome I've had very limited diet, which means I haven't been able to eat, for example, onions, apples, broccoli, kale, nuts for so many years. And
that's right. I remember traveling with you quite a bit, and it's always a challenge to go with you to a restaurant because you can't eat anything.
Yeah, and it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
And every time I had any ingredients that were not suitable for my stomach, I suffered for 2 days, even more, depends what I had. The ingredients that I ate, for example onions, if I tried onions, it gave me painful swelling, and sometimes I had to leave the classroom just because of my stomach.
Right. Okay, so that really doesn't sound too good to me. So is there anything the doctors told you to try, or did you try something before to make it better?
I went to see the doctor after many years on the diet, and the doctor told me that there's no medication, there's nothing you can do but to just continue your diet.
Just suffer. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Money well spent.
Right. Okay, so you didn't find help before, but then you went to the raw food diet suggested by Goodbyelupus, so Dr. Brooke Goldner. So what made you try that?
Mainly frustration. When I decided I'm about to do it, I was laying on my couch after I had a huge amount of sushi. I just texted you that I'm doing this now, because I was tired that my stomach was making everyday life decisions for me. I couldn't go anywhere I wanted to. I had to skip events. And for me as a singer, it was embarrassing when I was on a classroom with my teacher and I couldn't perform because of my stomach, and I was too embarrassed to tell my teacher the exact reason why I wasn't singing well.
I remember you texted me that you want to start it because I had told you about it. I told you that I have used it for my lupus, and I remember you texted me and I was like, okay, I'm now at work, so but when do you want to start it? And then you just wrote me, right now. So I had to give you the first piece of advice. What can you start to do right now? Okay, so I think what we're most interested about now is how did this diet, this plant-based diet, raw food diet, help you? What was the result?
The IBS is gone, swelling is gone, and bonus is that I've lost weight. That wasn't my idea, or I didn't think about it, but it came with it.
Right, that sounds just amazing. And how long did you do the raw food diet, the hyper-nourishment protocol of Goodbyelupus?
I did it for 4 weeks.
Right.
And then I started to add cooked food.
So after the 4 weeks that you have been in raw foods only, what do you eat now? Do you still eat only raw foods?
No, I eat 80 to 90% plant-based food, and the rest is just whatever I want and whenever I want.
Right. So you have been able to take the inflammation out, so that even if you now sometimes eat things like animal foods that would cause the inflammation, you don't react to it.
No, I can eat whatever I like.
That's perfect. Okay, so you mentioned already that your symptoms are now gone, which is amazing. You don't have more swelling or pain in your stomach. That's great. And you, as a bonus, you have lost some weight as well. Is there any other things that you have benefited from the plant-based diet?
Today, before we started this, I put on my makeup and I was looking really close at the mirror, and I saw that I've had these, is it crease spots or something? I was kind of checking my face what was going on, and I didn't have those as well. I don't have pimples. I had them before, not many, but still, they're all gone. And also, every year during this time, when I went out, I came back with my eyes itchy and nose running. And today, also in the morning, I went outside for an hour to just walk. Nothing. Where are my allergies?
They're gone.
I don't know yet, because I've had it in May and also in July, so we're looking forward to July, what's going on, what will happen.
Right.
I have to mention apple. I love apple, and I weren't able to eat apples for 10 years, and when I did this, I tried apple, and nowadays I eat 2 apples a day, and every time I have it, I just almost want to cry because it tastes so good. And that's just, I love that, because apples are amazing.
They really are, and I really think that it's amazing that now you're able to eat all those foods, those healthy foods that you could not eat before because your stomach was reacting to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've heard now that this raw food hypernourishment protocol that you did for 4 weeks really helped you, and since then you're on a plant-based diet mostly, and this is working for you perfectly. What tips would you give to other people with IBS who would like to try the diet?
So I did it for 4 weeks, and if you think about 4 weeks, it's basically nothing when you compare it to the rest of your life.
Right.
So if you try it, you don't lose anything except the weight, maybe.
Right. Which is not too bad.
And also I really feel that it's important that you reach out to people who've done this, because I would like to answer questions every day and help you and give tips how I did it, what I ate.
Yeah, I think we are really able to, we feel you, we know how it is to change your diet, we know it can be hard. So I think, as you said, it's really good idea to contact the people who've done it, so we can push you and motivate you to go through it. Okay, thank you very much, Annette, for sharing your story. I'm really happy about this because so far I only talked about myself in my channel, and now it's so great to have another person sharing the good experience of the raw food diet, and also another illness in my channel, because so far I only talked about lupus. So now you gave us a complete another perspective. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you for watching the video, and see you next time.